everyone, here we are again. Today is a special day and it's so special because we are actually taking the day off from working and from, you know, when you're an entrepreneur and you own your own business, it just feels like you work non-stop. And even though there's a lot of flexibility, there is a lot of work that you put into what you're doing, because at the end of the day, no one will do it but you, right? No one will make our business grow but us. And so we are, where are we going?
We're going to the hot springs, to a hot spring. We're going to take about an hour and a half drive to some hot springs and just relax, because we haven't taken a day off in the past almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, every now and then we do take a small break, but we feel like we've been working 24/7 non-stop. So today we're not gonna work at all. Even though I scheduled some newsletters this morning, but for the rest of the day, that's it. No work.
Yes.
We have to clear our mind and not let our work consume us, even though we like what we do. Off.
Yeah, and I mean, we've taken breaks, like we go out for dinner or we go out, you know, to a coffee shop, and you know, but those are like breaks that are only last like an hour to 2 hours. And so today, taking the day completely off, other than the newsletters he scheduled, is just so important for like mental wellness and just, you know, not burning out as well.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's something that as entrepreneurs, you know, if you're an entrepreneur, that's probably something that you are struggling with. And I think, you know, we've been in business for what, a year and a half? We've been in business for like a year and a half, and it's something that it's a constant battle, because your to-do list is not only everything you do for your business, but it's also everything that you do for home, like laundry and dishes and everything, right? And trying to combine all of that and find that balance and still have time for each other as a relationship, right? It's all like a big what do you call it? It's a lot, right? But you have to be able to balance it. And the positive side of all of that is that there is that freedom, right? You have that freedom of flexibility. Like Orlando's doing our business full time now, and he has a flexibility to be at home and to take our dogs out and to, you know, just be at home and do the stuff that he needs to do at home. I'm still working full time, but I still have that flexibility that I come home, and I'm so thankful that he does a lot of the stuff at home, like taking our dogs out and cooking and cleaning, laundry, you know, and so we're balancing that out. But when I do our business full time, which is like soon, we're so excited, it'll be like a different dynamic, and it's a different chapter in our life. And I think it's an exciting one. So if you are there as an entrepreneur, battling and struggling, it's real. And I think social media doesn't show a lot of that, of like, social media glamorizes it, right?
Yeah, I think social media shows what's done already. Yeah. They show all these successful business owners who build up their company, and I'm sure they struggle just like the way we are, but they don't show you that.
Yes.
And they show you the nice cars, the watches, the houses. We are barely making it every month. We went from a combined salary of $90,000 a year. As an engineer, I was making really good money. So we went from $90,000 a year to what, like 30 something?
Yes. And I've always been a teacher, so my salary is crap.
And so so that kind of brings me to another point, and just want to touch on it real quick.
Yeah.
When a lot of business owners start doing side hustles. Once they go full time, they have to be willing, and this is what really separates the doers versus the dreamers. You have to be willing to cut your salary by a lot.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah,
I love that.
Just the way we did.
Yeah.
Even when new business owners decide to go all out on their business, they're not rich. You know, success, overnight success takes about 3 to 4 years. That's reality.
Yeah, that's so true, and I think it's such a good point that so many of us forget. But anyways, we'll take you on our journey today, and we'll talk and chat a lot more. But you know, our goal is to share with you the real struggles and the reality, because it's our reality, and it's the reality of so many entrepreneurs out there. It's the reality of life, but it's a beautiful reality because you get to make your own dreams and goals. You know, whatever those dreams and goals are, you get to make them, and you get to see them come into life. And so anyway, so here we are on our way. We have stopped it's called Anglers or Wildlife Canyon Scenic Byway, and it is 28 degrees cold, but it's absolutely beautiful, and there's nothing better than to be out in nature. So, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Alright, so we are about 30 minutes from the hot springs where we are going to enjoy our afternoon. So here is Orlando checking the GPS, and I think we're not far, but
we should be there
excited.
pretty soon.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely cold, but it's just gorgeous. Being out in nature is just... Oh shit! Okay, stop recording. Nice. It's very dark, but... Oh, you do have to climb down. Oh, we should have brought freaking our...
Alright, so we just got here to the, well, not just got here, but we've been here for what, an hour maybe? Over an hour? And it feels really, really good. It is, dude?
I'm still really hot, so I'm trying to cool.
Yeah, and some spots are pretty hot. Had to move a few times just to find that perfect spot. But we made some nice people.
Oh my gosh.
We're making friends. Alright, so we are on our way back. It was such a good day off. Man, I'm so fucking relaxed right now.
Oh,
Like, I can go to sleep right now.
Yes.
I was actually falling asleep. Vale, dude.
So here we are. It's so slippery, but we got waterproof boots. So yeah. Thank you, Sorrel.
Alright, so we are now leaving Kirkham Hot Springs, and it was absolutely amazing. I feel so relaxed. How do you feel?
Yeah, the same. It was a much needed vacation.
Yes, absolutely. A daycation. We were here for about 4 hours. A little.
About just over 3 hours.
Oh, just over 3 hours.
Just sitting in hot water.
Just like hot boiling water. It was so good. So good. I'm so excited.
Yeah, with some beer and chips. That shit the spot.
Yes.
And now it's time to go back to our dogs, take them out, and enjoy the rest of the day. Maybe watch a movie, get some comfort food.
Yes, comfort food for sure.
Might order a pizza or burgers.
We'll see.
I feel good. I feel relaxed.